This ancient masterpiece inspired many Renaissance artists, among them Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci, and today we'll find out why this sculpture is so important in art. Hi everyone and welcome back to Exploring Art. This is Alessandro. Today we're going to learn more about the sculpture that is considered one of the most important in art, Laocoön and his sons. Because of the quality, maybe you could think it's a Renaissance sculpture, but actually it's a really ancient masterpiece, probably a Roman marble copy from a Greek Hellenistic bronze commissioned for the home of a wealthy family between the 1st century BC and the 1st century AD. By the way, if you struggle with BC and AD, don't worry, you can check the video where I explain the meaning and how to use them. You can find the link over here and in the description. Back to our statue. Who was Laocoön and why is he involved in this tragic scene with his sons? Let's start with the second answer, that it's easier. For some reasons, ancient Greeks used to love tragedies, and if in their stories there were not some deaths, they were not happy. And this statue depicts a clear tragic moment. We can see in fact the Trojan priest Laocoön and his sons being attacked by sea serpents. The story of Laocoön, a Trojan priest, came from the Greek epic cycle of the Trojan Wars, though it's not mentioned by Homer. It had been the subject of a tragedy now lost by Sophocles and was mentioned by other Greek writers. There are many versions of the story, however, was Virgil in his Aeneid to make the episode more popular, telling that Laocoön was a priest of Poseidon who attempted to expose the ruse of the Trojan horse. So he got in trouble with Minerva, who sent 2 snakes to kill him and his sons to be sure the plan could succeed. And the sculptor, who is unknown, depicted the exact moment when the 2 snakes are attacking the protagonists, making the scene full of dynamism and agony. The figures are near life-size and the group is a little over 2 meters or 6 feet 7 inches in height. That amplifies even more the intensity of the scene, since in front of it we can perceive the suffering and the fight. It's a strong contrast with the elegance of the sculpture that is made thanks to the classical pyramid structure and the diagonal line that we can draw inside a perfect square, combined to the sinuosity of the shapes. The sinuosity in fact is evident on the sons' bodies and even more on Laocoön. Look what happens if we draw a line starting from his head and going down to his torso and leg. This solution was really popular during Renaissance because it gives the idea of movement, and the snakes magnify even more the movement connecting the bodies in a tragic fight on which the tension is visible on the faces and muscles. We can see that on the 2 youths' faces, but even more on Laocoön. On his face we can read the pain, hopelessness and the last effort to make himself free. And we can understand the ability of the sculptor even for the detailed beard and hair as well as the muscles. It's interesting noticing also that the face seems to be of a mature man while the body is of a younger one. This choice was possibly made to combine the strength and wisdom of the Trojan priest. The quality is astonishing, and we can imagine the surprise when the group was unearthed in February 1506 in a Roman vineyard. Informed of the fact, Pope Julius II, an enthusiastic classicist, sent Michelangelo to the site of the unearthing of the statue immediately after its discovery. When the statue was discovered, Laocoön's right arm was missing, along with part of the hand of one child and the right arm of the other, and various sections of snake. The sculpture has been fixed pretty soon, even if around 1540 it has been decided to change Laocoön's right arm with an outstretched one, which remained in place until modern times, as you can see in this picture. Finally, what remained of the original right arm was put it back, and that's what we can admire today. As I said, the discovery of the Laocoön made a huge impression on Italian artists who have been strongly influenced. Michelangelo is known to have been particularly impressed by this masterpiece. I hope you enjoyed this video, let me know what you think about it and check my website for more info and interactive contents. See you soon!